Yo, what up, Knuckles? It's your buddy Philko here. And, I don't know, man. My life is at a point in which, like, I really want to just drastically change direction. Even though I'm so close to, I'm so close to doing something that I've always wanted to do. Like, my other channel, I'm almost at 100,000 subscribers and all this stuff. And, I've always wanted that. But, of course, if I keep that up with that channel and, that channel doesn't really make much money. I make money from that channel by touring. But if I don't want to tour anymore, there's not much reason for me to have that channel. Like this, I'll leave it there, of course, but there's not much reason for me to have it. You know what I mean? It doesn't make that much money as it should for all those views, because views in Russia don't make that much money for whatever reason. This channel makes good money. This channel I honestly enjoy, and everyone knows that. And I've just been thinking, like, no, if you notice, like, I rarely ever make videos on the other channel, and people are like, oh, you don't make many videos anymore and stuff. I'm like, well, because I don't enjoy it. A lot of people ask, like, why don't you do this, why don't you do that? Well, because I don't really enjoy it that much. I've been hinting to it for a while, and it's like, why stop now? Look how big it's getting. It's I don't know. I'm really getting tired of it. I want to do something else, maybe, I don't know. I just think I want to get into something else. My last class I had in Samara, I announced that I might want to do something different. I might want to just change course and just do something different. I did this. I did a good job. I had a lot of fun. I traveled all around Russia, went to Ukraine, all this stuff. I had a lot of fun, but maybe it's time for me to get into something else. What is it going to be? I don't know. Whenever I get into something, it's always something that no one else is in. No one else that I know is in. Like, first it was acting and all this stuff. Then it was this touring around Russia. What the hell is next for me? And another thing, I don't know exactly how to say this, but I was on my Google Plus page, because my other channels have some Google Plus issues anyway, but that doesn't affect this channel. And I saw somebody, like, who was in my circles, or whatever you want to call it, and like, which means this person still watches my videos and whatever, but like, seeing this person's picture, this is my first time seeing this person's picture in a while, and seeing this person's picture, like, really just hit me, man. It just hit me fucking hard. I haven't seen this person's image in maybe, I don't know, 4 months, 5 months, something like that. But seeing this person's image just really, like, fucking just, I just felt it. I just said, holy shit, you know what I mean? And, yo, I don't know how I feel right now, man. I don't know how I feel. I just feel like I'm at a crossroads in which I think I need to, just get back home and maybe just get a job or something. Because if I keep this up, it's just going to be the same thing. With the other channel, it's going to be the same thing. Come here, teach here, it's going to be the same thing. And if in the end I honestly don't enjoy it, then why am I doing it? Even if it does bring money, there's other ways that could bring me money. You know what I mean? And with all this traveling and stuff, if I really want to get married or start a family, all this traveling interferes with it greatly. The person I saw in that image was a person, I was in love with. And then I thought about, like, why didn't it work out? This blah, blah, blah. Why not? Because I was busy fucking traveling and teaching all the time. Because of the traveling, I can't stay in one spot and build. I can probably build money, but other than that, I can't even, like, it's just hard to explain. When you're always traveling, man, the shit is insane. When you're always traveling, you don't have a home. Of course, I could go home, maybe roommate up with a friend or get my own place. But I'm about saving money now, because I'm almost 30. I want to save a certain amount of money when I'm 30. So I'm really trying to save up to that amount. But, like, none of my friends are really, like, really trying to go anywhere or move out. Like, there's this one spot they're looking at, but, it's not working out. So I'm trying to keep in contact with them, seeing what they're doing. And, I guess I had fun traveling, but I think it's time for me to stop, And, like, all this making relationships and breaking relationships is fucking killing me, man. It's killing me slowly. All the time, oh, it's nice to meet you. Oh, goodbye. Oh, it's nice to meet you. Oh, goodbye. Maybe I'll see you again when I come to your city. It's just too much in the end. I'm surprised I'm not jumping out a window right now. I'm fucking going crazy in my mind. I'm kind of mentally losing it. Cause like this week has just made me realize a lot of things, and seeing that image was just the point. Maybe I should get back into the military or something. I really don't know. You know what I mean? I really don't fucking know what I'm gonna do. I just know I like doing special shit. That's what I know. I love doing special stuff. I mean, there could be a point in time which I can comfortably live off of this channel alone. That's not far away at all. But until then, like, well, even if I do just have this channel, I want to do something and be something. I just don't know what. You know what I mean? I want to be able to enjoy it. When I first started teaching American slang, whatever, I honestly enjoyed it. I really did, but I honestly enjoyed it at first, but I don't know what happened. Just as time went on, I just felt like I was getting too old for it. I'm tired of talking and being all nice, and it's just, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to get myself into, but I know one thing about me is I'm a creative person, and I'm sure I'll figure it out. I'm sure I will. I'm positive I will. I can figure something out. You know what I mean? I know I will. I'm not just going to just fade away or anything like that. I'm going to be something unique, and I'm going to do something that's out of this world. That's probably no one else has ever done before. I just got to figure out what. You know what I mean? I mean, I had this same fucking thought before I started doing YouTube. This is the same thought I had to myself, but I had a really good friend at the time named Andre, and we were talking. I was like, I'm tired of being in the background of movies. I'm always in the background of television shows. What am I going to do? We got to figure something out. And then we came up with YouTube. I got into YouTube, and it blew up. But now I want to stay with this channel, but do something else. But what? What? This time I have no idea. I have no idea this time. Once I stop teaching American English, what's next? Do I want to be a real teacher? Don't ask me that. Everyone knows I don't. Don't ask me that. What the fuck else am I going to do? Get a regular job? Maybe. But it has to be something I really enjoy, and maybe a job somewhere working in a studio or something. Something that my YouTube channel can help me get, my other one. So they can see I got all the subscribers and stuff. Alright, cool, we'll do this and that. Maybe. So, I got a lot of thinking to do. I got a lot of deciding to do. Holy shit, and I gotta change my address to my brother's address, but if I go back to New York, I'll have my own address, so what's the point of doing that? This is just a complete, this is just craziness, so, I don't know, and, seeing that person's photo, man, yo, in a way, it's good that I saw the photo, because, with my lifestyle, it got old a while ago, but now it's just getting old as shit. You know what I mean? Just sitting here, having people come in and out all the fucking time, all different times a day. Another one coming and shit. It just gets old, man. It really gets old, and I get upset with myself that I get into these habits that don't really do anything for me but temporary pleasure, and like it's like it distracts me from my future. I really got to start thinking about my future, like really, really, like for real, man. I'm in the middle of Russia right now, heading to Ukraine tomorrow. Sure, that's going to be fun, but for what? For what? For what? Of course, to see some people want to see me, but other than that, for what? There's no business there. I'm just going there. Sure, I always wish I had the money to travel. I do, but well, what am I doing? I'm going to go there and teach some more classes. When I get there, they might offer me a job to teach some more classes. Sure, but do I really enjoy that? Like, what is it I want? So, I don't know. There may be I just want to say this. There's a possibility, and I don't want anyone to freak out, but there may be a time in which I just disappear. Like, I mean straight up just disappear. Like, I won't do it in Russia because people think something happened, but I'll make a video before I do, and when I disappear, it's going to be no videos, no nothing. I'm just going to maybe, who knows, it could be anywhere from a week to a year. And I'm just going to figure things out, And if I do disappear, that means, I'm well taken care of. I got a good job or something, and I just need time on my own. You know what I mean? So, as of right now, man, I'm just fucking so lost mentally. So, I like my hat like this. I'm just so lost mentally, and I'm drained physically, and, I just don't know anymore, man. I just don't know. Just seeing that picture really just fucked with me. You know, that picture was the reason I'm even here in the first place. So, man. They say, at least it was in a DMX song. I remember it was in a DMX song, and it said that he said, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. That's what he said. I'm sure he got it from somewhere else, but I remember he said that, and like I don't know, man. But you know who I do love? Myself, more than anyone else. And I know I got a lot of people out there watching me and shit and wondering what's going on. And they care and all that, which is cool, but I just want to, I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for. Is it happiness? Is it love? I just don't fucking know. Is it money? It doesn't make me much happier. Is it comfort? Sure. Maybe I just want a normal life. Sometimes I think about it. Maybe I just want a normal life. What if I had a good paying regular job? I go to work every day, go home, hang out, work out, just like regular shit, you know? At home in New York, just like regular shit. Like, why is that so bad? Am I too good for that? Am I too good for like just a regular life? And you know, am I too good for that shit? Like, why I gotta wild out all the time? Why I have to be so? Why do I have to be so different? I mean, it's cool being different, but what is it? Because I think I'm too good? Like, what exactly is it that I can't get a job at Starbucks like my friends have? Like, why can't I do that? You know, why can't I say, hey, how's it going? What would you like to have? Yeah, I'll make this for you. Why can't I do that? I never even considered it. Why not? You know, why can't I just roommate with friends, hang out, drink on Fridays and Saturday nights, and then go back to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Like, I've never tried it. That's the thing. I've never even tried it. You know, I'm traveling all around the world, hustling hard. Hustling. You see the symbol? That's EHC, Everyday Hustling Crew, or Erasmus Hall Crew. But it also stands for Everyday Hustling Crew. And I stand by that because I want to hustle. I want to make money without having a job. But in the end, is it paying off? Maybe it's paying off monetarily, but is it paying off mentally? Is it paying off physically? Is it paying off? Well, it did. It definitely did. I mean, I'm very proud of myself. You know, I don't regret anything I did. I feel real fucking good. Every day I can wake up happy about the things I've accomplished in my life. But I think I've reached a point in which I've seen enough. I've done enough. I mean, I get it by now. I fucking get it. I get it. Like the girls and all this shit, I get it. It's going to be the same thing every time. I get it. But one thing I don't have, that I'm not saying I need necessarily, but the one thing I don't have is love. That's the one thing I don't have. You know, I came here because I was in love with my ex-girlfriend. And while I was here, I got caught up in so much shit that I let her slip away. It was my fault. I said, oh, you know, I'm out here making money, but still it was my fault in the end. I let her slip away. You know what I mean? I didn't do what I was supposed to do. And it was my fault. You know, all the other people might have messed around with. I may have liked a lot of people, may have loved a lot of people, but I wasn't in love with anybody in Russia except for her. And I never told anyone else otherwise. So it's just like, I'm not trying to say I'm trying to get my ex back. No way. She deserves much better than me, but just seeing her image like... See, that's what I tried to tell you guys before. I tried to say it. I was like, when I'm in love or something, you see it in my eyes. Right now, I'm sure you can see it. How me just seeing a picture of her just fucks with me. It just fucks with me that hard. And I always told her, I was like, look, when we argue, put your shades on. So when I look at your eyes, you're going to win, you know? And like, when I'm not seeing her, I can talk and yeah. But when I see an image of her, because she looks a little different than when I left her, you know, she grew her hair, you know, she looks a little different. And it just struck me like, she was once my woman. You know, and it's just like, that was once my woman, man. What are you doing now? Everything I did in Russia at first was for her, for me and her to be together. And then I got carried away. I got spoiled. I got real spoiled. I dropped my pants way too many times. I got spoiled, so I had fun doing this and this and that. And it's like, I can either now continue doing this forever, or just change course and try to just live a normal life until I find something else to do. While keeping this channel's going nowhere, but I'm talking about the other channel, you know? This is like my video diary of a nigga with a weird life, you know what I mean? I have such a strange life, man. It's very strange. To be a dude from the hood in Brooklyn, to be just doing all this stuff and having to learn different languages, understand people, and traveling around the world, man, I was just talking to two people today, two places I can go, which I'll be very comfortable. One is a nice warm place, another place is just really nice. And, we both, they both offer real good deals for me and stuff, so I might do it, but man, I've been thinking about disappearing, but the only reason I haven't disappeared just for alone time. And when I disappear, I keep in contact with certain people. When I say disappear, I mean from the general public. I will be a ghost from you guys. I'll be a ghost. Only people who hear from me, maybe my father and like my homie Jose, that's it. And maybe just Jesse, that's it. Like, I'll dis-a-fucking-peer from everyone else. You're not going to hear shit. You know what I mean? So. That's really it, man. I like to thank everyone for the support and stuff on the other channel and all that kind of shit. But in the end, even though I'm almost at 100,000 subscribers, and now I want to change course. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If it was making more money, I would never change course. But it's not making that much on that channel. It's Russian views. For some reason, Russians use ad block or whatever. It doesn't make that much money. It's not worth it in the end. This channel is good all around, but the other one is not even worth it. So, man. I don't know, man. This is really like crossroads. This week has really been crossroads, and I've been noticing so much and thinking so much just about me. I even have some ideas in my head that I never thought of doing before, and it's like, yo, am I really going to do that? Am I really going to consider that? But I think so. And it's not just, I don't want anyone to think I'm tripping over Crazy Face leaving. I loved Crazy Face. She was a cool girl, but in the end, it was good for her to go because, we weren't that. We weren't that. And when she was telling me things like, oh, you even told me I'm not the type to be your girlfriend, and you even told me you weren't in love with me. And she's absolutely right, and I hope she's doing great. But the thing about Crazy Face, why it hit me so hard, was that how fast it was. That's what shocked me. But I was never on some, oh my God, she left, I'm so sad, how I'm going to be without her. It was never like that. It was just like, holy shit, really? Like, I was confused as fuck. But, just seeing that image today reminded me that, a lot of times I feel real, how do I put it? Like, in every relationship I have, I feel real dominant. I feel very dominant, regardless of who it is. Even when I meet a woman and she seems dominant, when we start hanging out, she's just like a walkover. Like, almost like a walkover, But it's just, the woman I looked at in the photos was just the best woman I ever had. And I remember saying to her, I remember saying to even other girls I was dating that, yo, if it doesn't work with her, it's not going to work with anybody. So it was like, what should I do? Should I try to do that again? Or should I just go back and live a normal life and, wait till I meet somebody who can make me feel a certain way? Like, what should I do? Do I need anybody? I actually absolutely don't. You know what I mean? I really don't. But if I do want to be with somebody, meet somebody, this traveling shit has to stop. It has to. It absolutely has to. I can't do this. Or at least if I do it, I can't do it alone. It has to be with someone else. And I could have swore to God the TV company Philips had 2 L's in it. I'm looking at a TV right now that says Philips with 1 L. I'm going to look it up. If it's a bootleg, that's funny. And I'm sorry for rambling, but yeah, I guess I'm finished now. But yo, I'm just freaking the fuck out. My health is getting better, by the way, I think I'm like 80% back to normal, so I'm not going to die from that, but I am freaking the fuck out. And I have somebody come to see me right now, and she's a real cool person, real cool. I really hope, I don't fucking, my mood doesn't ruin our hangout or whatever, but, I'm just, and I'm out, people. Later.